How's it going, YouTube? We are back. This time I'm going to be going over the positional matchups between Houston and Atlanta for the World Series. It's been a little bit of time since I've last uploaded. Life gets in the way sometimes. You get busy with other stuff. But I'm here right now, excited for the World Series. Sad it's not the Dodgers there, but it is what it is. Atlanta deserved it. Houston's back. I'm rooting for Atlanta personally. Can't stand Houston. I'm going to do my best to be non-biased, but I can't stand Houston. So, positional-wise, who has the advantages in what positions? Obviously, I have them all listed out from starting pitcher all the way down to the bullpen. Let's go with the starters first. I think Atlanta's 1, 2, 3 with Morton. It's Morton, Fried, and Anderson. That's better than pretty much anything that Houston has right now, especially since McCullers is going to be out with that forearm discomfort. We'll see how much of an effect that has. I know Framber Valdez, Luis Garcia, they don't really have too much there right now. I don't know if Greinke's going to go start. I know he was coming out of the pen for a bit, so don't know what the deal is there for them. Haven't watched most of Houston this postseason, so seen a lot of Atlanta, and probably more than I would have liked. Catcher, Maldonado versus Darnode. I still think Atlanta has the edge there with Darnode. I know that the Dodgers and the Brewers pretty much ran all over him, and Maldonado is a better defensive catcher. I just think in the World Series and in the playoffs, you need more offensively inclined players, and I believe that right now Darnode is a better hitter than Martin Maldonado, so I'm still going to give the edge to the Braves there. First base, Yuli versus Freeman. That should be an obvious one. Got to give that to the Braves as well. Freeman's an MVP. Yuli had a pretty good year, and I think he's solid. I think it's probably the most competitive one so far. I just don't think that Yuli is as good as Freeman. Gold Glove hitter, Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, MVP for Freeman. So I just think that matchup isn't really as close as it would seem, but it's the closest so far. Second base, gotta go with Houston there. Altuve has just been so good in the playoffs. Better than Albies has recently. I know Albies seemed like he was always on base, but I still think that Houston has the advantage there with Jose Altuve. We'll see what happens. He's up there all-time postseason home runs, so we'll see if he can knock a couple more over and get closer to breaking that record. Third base, right now, I would say Atlanta, because Bregman hasn't really been too good since really they found out that they were cheating. A lot of rumors going on that Houston's cheating again. I'm gonna wait and see before I comment anything about that because I don't want to look like a big dummy. But if they are cheating again, man, that sucks. That's horrible for the game. Shortstop, gotta give it to Houston. Correa's been absolutely insane. Dansby didn't really do too much against the Dodgers, and he's been pretty quiet. His defense has been great though, so I think Dansby probably has the defensive edge over Correa. But this is the World Series, like I said, and offense seems to be what pushes you through. You need to have the offense to win games. Correa is better offensively, also with the all-time home run postseason stuff up there as well. Left fielders, I would say, like, I don't really know where to go with left fielders. I don't know, because how insane of a series that Eddie Rosario just had against the Dodgers. I don't know if I can say that Michael Brantley's better than him right now. You know, if we're going based on the entire year, Michael Brantley smokes Eddie Rosario. So I don't really know where to go with that. I think right now I have to go Atlanta. Like, and this is making it look a lot more lopsided than it really is. And I can't give it to Brantley with how good of a round Eddie Rosario just had. So, like, I'm giving that one to Atlanta as well. I think that if his postseason, Eddie Rosario's round right now reminded me of Corey Seager's last year, where anytime this guy came up, he was on base, getting a knock, hitting a bomb, something like that. He was just always producing, and nobody could get him out. It was really irritating to watch. At least with Seager, it's a mainstay name. Eddie Rosario was a guy that just got traded at the deadline, so you know that's rough. Center field, Adam Duvall is definitely better than anybody. Oops, I almost put Adam Duvall. Adam Duvall is definitely better than anybody that will be playing center field for Houston. Like I said, it looks really one-sided, but I promise you the matchups are closer than they really are in each individual positions. I just think Atlanta just has the edge on a lot of these. Not by much, though. Right field, got to give that to Houston. Kyle Tucker, what a beast. Guy's a beast. He's been really under the radar all season long, really. And they took their time growing him into what he is now. A lot of rumors about him being traded last year because he wasn't producing, and now he's a solid right field bat. Good glove as well. I like Kyle Tucker a lot. You know, like one of the few Astros that I don't hate. DH, also got to give that to Houston. Former Dodger farmhand, Alvarez, absolute monster. He can really swing it with some of the best in the league right now. Like him a lot, like his swing a lot, like his approach a lot. Generates a lot of power, hits for average as well. Hard to get out. Finds ways to get on base with the walks as well. Not a big strikeout guy. So, you know, he's another one of those players that I really like for Houston as well. And the bullpen, this is a really, really close one. I think the bullpen can go either way. Atlanta's bullpen at times was roughed up against the Dodgers in those 2 games. Mainly it was just Luke Jackson. Madzik and Minter and Will Smith, all those guys shut down the Dodgers. But I still think I got to give it to Houston. I just think that back half of the bullpen, you know, you have Graveman, who's been absolutely filthy. You have, Ryan Presley, who's been a beast as well. They just have some really solid arms back there, and I think they have a little bit more depth than say, Atlanta. Early on in the year, you would have said Atlanta for sure, but after the deadline, Houston made their acquisitions. They made, you know, the moves that they needed to make to add depth to that bullpen. They, you know, they really solidified their team to make them a World Series contender, and here they are. So, position by position here, fairly even, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Atlanta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Houston. So I think Atlanta has the positional advantage. I think Atlanta in probably 7. I think this series is going to go to 7 either way. I don't really see it going, you know, probably at least less than 6. I don't think it's going to go less than 6. But right now, I think Atlanta is hot. Houston is playing hot as well. So there's 2 hot teams coming together, and who's best? I think right now Atlanta is the better team. I think Atlanta wins in 7 games. And that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, comment what you guys think about this list, who's going to win the World Series and how many games, and I will see you guys next time.